I am about to go on a motherfucking warpath. Because goddamn, was this shit fucking annoying to set up. Fucking camera's broken again. Computer's fucked up and set up stupid. I don't know what the fuck any of this is, dude. It was pissing me off. I wasn't even gonna do a motherfucking podcast. It's the only thing I fucking care about, dude. Doing this shit. That's why I'm fucking here. I've got no nicotine in me. I've got no weed in me. I'm just raw dogging this fucking thing, okay? The Declaration of Independence is on the ground. Fucking... It's a goddamn mess, alright? This shit's annoying. I'm gonna get a new monitor. I'm gonna get a new camera. I'm gonna fucking get another microphone. And I'm gonna say fuck this whole bullshit. And I'm gonna set it all up and keep it set up somewhere. Because this is fucking dumb. Setting it up every time is just dumb. It's real fucking dumb. And I wish Chance would care about this shit like I do. Because I know he doesn't. And I'm not asking him to. Because it's my thing. But I wish he would just lean in a little bit more and help me out here. Because he helps me by being on it. But then when it comes to setting this shit up and doing it, it makes it so hard. Because I used to just keep it here. But then he moved it over there. He doesn't want it in the way. So it's basically... He doesn't realize this, and I'm going to talk to him about it, but he's basically making it impossible for me to do this thing. And I'm trying my fucking darndest. Because I know he loves his games and shit, and I don't look down on him for it, but god damn. It makes this so hard to do, to set up, to get it together. And I know it's not his fault. He just fucking, he doesn't think about this stuff. And I can't fault him for it. It's my thing. But the thing is, I need to express to him how much I care about this shit. To get it fucking in his head that, hey, can you help me out here a little bit? That's all I want. I don't expect him to fucking like bend over backwards and do nothing for me, but... And I know he'll understand. I'm kind of just ranting right now, because I was fucking... Setting that shit up was so fucking annoying, dude. I was flipping shit. I was gonna lose him. Let me just take a deep breath. I was gonna fucking do this about, like, helping people, to be honest. Because, like, I've realized this past week, man... I can't help a goddamn soul in this motherfucking world. I don't have any of the answers. I was hoping to help people. But the thing is, you can't. The fuck are you gonna do for somebody else? You can give them something. You can give them money financially. But they never achieve that by themselves. So they don't feel good about it. They feel good because it's a gift. But they don't feel the incentive to go get more. They feel the incentive to get more gifts. So, are you really helping them out in the long run? Same goes for giving people advice. You give people advice, they're either going to listen to it and be receptive, or they're not going to listen at all. It's their willingness to change. And I feel I've wasted so much fucking time trying to help people when they don't want to be helped. They say they want to be helped. And they trick your ass into thinking that they want to be helped. But they don't want to be helped, man. And you could because the thing is, we create an identity out of the depression. So without the depression, who are you? You don't know. You don't know no more. Because your sense of self is being taken away. And so now, you're just left with, what is this? I don't know. And that's what I mean. Is we don't know what we want. Humans don't know what the fuck they want. I don't know what I want. I thought I wanted a Zen, but I feel good without Zens. I do want a Zen, but I don't know why I want a Zen. Like, why do I want a Zen? I'm just fine without a Zen. I don't need a Zen. But for some reason, I want to put that Zen in. And it's made me come to the realization that we're all dopamine junkies. We are fucking dopamine junkies for fucking sure. That's why it looks like everybody... What was I saying? Just give me a second. That's why it looks like everybody's got a short attention span and ADHD. And we're always on our phones. We're fucking junkies, dude. We're dopamine junkies. But the problem is, they didn't make us addicted to one specific thing. They made us addicted to our own brain chemicals. They gave us addicting food, addicting fucking drinks, addicting content to watch, stimulation after stimulation after stimulation of addiction, and it caused our own brains to turn against us. They're utilizing our own minds to fucking harvest our money and our attention from us. It's kind of wild if you think about it. And we're all fucking junkies, dude. I've been going on a dopamine fast. Some unwilling, some willing. Like, I haven't smoked yet today. I hit a Benjamin one time. Didn't do anything. Or at least, it didn't do enough. It didn't do enough. I'll say that. And I gotta pick all this shit up when... God damn, dude. I can never start a podcast off like this again. Because I was about to pull, dude. I wanted to put a hole in the wall. I wasn't gonna do it, obviously. Like, but I feel that level of anger come up. Sometimes it creeps in and it's like, I could fucking destroy this whole room right now. And I've done that. I did that as a kid, dude. My dad and I had an argument one time. I literally destroyed my entire room. And my dad looked at it. He's like, now what, retard? You gotta pick your room up. I'm like, fuck. The fuck? It's stupid. It's dumb. You're just destroying your own stuff. You can't throw shit around and fucking be stupid because you're mad. That doesn't make any sense. You can be mad while simultaneously doing what you need to do at the same time. And I think I've learned that over a long ass time of being angry, because I was angry as shit as a kid. And I just left Chance kind of on the whim, I just realized, because I told him I was getting pissed the fuck off, and that's it. I just kind of left it at that. I'll talk to his ass when he gets home. I'll just be like, hey, bruh, this does not work for a podcast. This camera doesn't work, and partially it's my fault. I'm not blaming Chance I'm not blaming Chance by any means, really. He didn't do a goddamn thing. But just certain things that I could do to make this simpler, and if he would help me with that, that'd be awesome. And I haven't talked to him about it. That's why my brain just gets resentful and angry at people when they don't do what I want without me telling them. It doesn't make any sense. I don't tell anybody what I want, and then I'm like, what the fuck is he doing this for? Doesn't make any sense. That's what I'm saying. We don't know what we want as humans. I don't know how. I don't know how I can help people. It kind of makes me just want to distance myself from everybody. Because knowing I can't do anything. Except for, and they call it selfish, but all you can really do is work on yourself. And that's all you got. I don't want to touch the mic. If I touch the mic and fuck it up, I'm going to fucking just destroy this whole thing. But that's the thing. Is, I forgot what I said. My brain's kind of squirrely without Zins or nicotine. But it feels alright. It's not unmanageable. I realized I could do it. I gotta push through this, I think. I really want to, but I also don't want to. That's what I'm saying. Like, we don't know what the fuck we want. Ideally, we follow the hardest path. Fuck. And then I know the hardest path is quitting. If you follow the hardest path, it's the easiest way. It's the easiest down the road, dude. You do the hard shit now. That's what I don't understand. Everybody wants it easy. Nothing's easy. So you're going to choose the easiest hard path rather than the hardest hard path. If you're choosing a fucking hard path, choose the hard path. Don't fucking choose some bullshit path and half-ass it And then you're going to be whining and bitching and moaning about what you did. And you're like, oh, I didn't do enough. I'm fucking wasted my time. Oh, this and that. Like, why didn't you choose the hardest path? Even if it doesn't work out, you could say you tried. You could say you tried the hardest path. And motherfuckers, not a lot of motherfuckers can say that. That's why I try to do this podcast. Because I think it has potential to do something. I don't know if I could teach anybody. That's what I originally started with. How the fuck did teachers do it? See, that's the thing. Teachers, even going to a podcast or going into a classroom, that makes sense. Even then, it's a willingness to learn. Even when you're getting taught by a teacher. Because you chose to go to this school. And then the kids like me in high school who don't want to be there and hate that place are the ones fucking misbehaving, acting out, fucking being a dick. Because we are denying what the teachers are trying to teach us. We're not learning as well. I learned on my own, really. I don't know how or why. Well, I do. Because I've talked about my childhood a little bit before, but I was like black. I'm a black kid. I was raised by white people. Both my parents are white. My mom told me some fucked up shit when I was a kid. We don't got to get into all the details, but the point is, I didn't know where I came from. And so I started looking into where humans came from and how the planet formed and where the solar system came from. I started looking into these questions because I didn't fucking know. Most people know where they come from. They're like, hey, I fucking have these two parents. These two parents birthed me. As long as I watch these two parents, then I'm good. I know I had my mom, she was messed up. She was depressed. She's got her own issues going on. I got my dad, who's also got his own anger problems, works all the time. And both of them look different from me. Like, I'm dark-skinned, and they look different from me. And so I obviously ostracized myself mentally and was like, okay, I'm different. Something's different about me. So I need to figure out what exactly is different. And through evolution, I realized that's why I'm so happy, brother. I don't know why the fuck we're not taught all this shit in school. I don't give a fuck about your religious thought. I don't care about any religion that wants to fucking look at evolution as something that did not happen. Like, I don't give a fuck. I've looked into it. My entire life I've looked into evolution. If you go back far enough and you pick up the pieces, yeah, there's missing links, but if you piece it together, and this is where it's for your own interpretation, that's why it should be out to the public, so you can interpret it for yourself and not be told what to think. But I believe genuinely that if you go back in the fossil record and through back to all these cellular organisms, you know what I'm saying? It leads up to a human being and it leads up to this. If you watch how science explains how because of the circular motion caused by the swirl of no gravity or whatever, it causes things to be circular. And that's why the fucking Earth is circular and not fucking flat. Science can explain this shit. But we've gone so far down the goddamn rabbit hole to lose our goddamn mind, we don't believe anything. We don't believe science. Some people believe science. And then some people don't believe science. Some people believe religion. Some people don't believe religion. We can't agree on anything. Except for our core values, of course. But even then, people want to try to disagree on that. It's so fucking stupid. It's so dumb. I genuinely believe we have more in common than we have different. But people want to spend their time fucking sitting here yelling at each other for what the fuck the difference is. It's a tiny difference usually too. It's so fucking stupid. I just feel, man. That's all I can say. I feel. There was 35 people who got fired from Winnebago yesterday. All salary members. Poor guys. Hey, if you guys listen to this, my heart goes out to you. but we knew it was coming. I wonder, they kind of walked around acting like their shit didn't stink. Still, though, I wonder why. Because they had to know. If they're cutting our hours, you're cutting salaries too. There's no fucking way you're not. And me and Chance did the fucking math last night. Let's say that one of these salary members makes $60,000 a year, right? Not that much, right? Normal salary. You times that by the 35 people they cut yesterday. That's $2 million extra a year they just fucking gained themselves. $2 million just by laying 35 people off. Where's my phone? Hold up. Let's do some math here. How many general production workers work for Winnebago Industries? Let's see that. See if we can get a fucking accurate assessment here. That's not what we need. I'm trying to figure out how many employees work. 6,200. Have in forest total. Have total. We need total. There's no way it's that many. There's no way. Alright, fuck it. Let's say, it says there's like 6,000. I don't know if that's a very accurate number. Let's just, I don't know. Is that an accurate number? It seems pretty accurate, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. 6,000 people is a decent amount. Alright, let's just add 7,000. Let's say it's 7,000 people. And you times, let's say we're all making the same as I do, okay? 7,000 people making $23 an hour. So you times that by how many hours they cut for everybody, which was 4 hours. You get 28,000 hours, okay, that were cut. And then you times 28,000 hours by 2309. Oh my God. They made like an extra $2,650,000 just by cutting our hours and by fucking cutting all those salary workers. That's nuts. I keep looking at myself over there. I don't know why. I'm fucking weird, but that's crazy. That's a lot of fucking money they made real fast, just at the snap of the fingers, dude. That's insane. And they didn't give a fuck about firing those people, obviously. And what's even more ironic, dude, we got a fucking... The guy that's in our general production, or our plant manager now, this motherfucker was the head of plastic for 30 years. What the hell does this guy... Why is this guy in a weld shop? Plastic is literally the complete opposite of metal. It's this flimsy piece of bullshit that breaks away. I wonder what the... Hey Siri, what's the opposite of metal? What's the opposite of metal? Man, no, stupid. Siri is so dumb. Why does anybody use her? She never gets anything right. Why the fuck? She is probably dumber than a bag of bricks, dude. Siri's the worst fucking AI ever invented, which is insane because it was basically the first one. This shit can't help you do anything. It's like, sorry, I don't know how to think about that. Shut the fuck up, Siri. You're a fuck. Okay, calm down. What were we looking at? Opposite of metal. Opposite of metal. A non-metal. What the fuck's a non-metal? Thanks, genius. No shit. Non-metal. The fuck's a non-metal? Examples. Chlorine, oxygen, sulfur, bromine, carbon. It's chemicals that aren't metals. So, hold up. I'm going to keep looking. Phosphorus is plastic the opposite of metal? While not a perfect opposite, plastic is often considered the opposite of metal due to its significant different properties, including being much lighter, less stronger, more malleable, and having a lower melting point compared to most metals. Essentially, plastic is easier to mold into various shapes, while metals are typically better for structural applications requiring high strength and durability. So they are. They are the opposite of each other, basically. But yeah, they made bank just by doing that. I had to tell Chance I was getting mad. And I told him I got it to work. He's like, what's not working? Because I was like, this shit. All I said was, this shit's not working. It's starting to piss me the fuck off. That's another thing I do when I'm mad. I just say vague statements about what I'm mad about. I'm like, you should know what you've done. You should know. I don't stay mad for very long anymore, though. I just feel it creeping up. It's not even anger. It's like a creeping stress within my being. And I'm like, oh, I could fucking use this stress to destroy everything. But I don't. I just stay happy now and just deal with the stress. Sometimes I'll lose it. I'll lose it every once in a while. I'm not a perfect man, all right? There's no being perfect, but I've made a lot of progress from what I used to be. I used to be very, very, very unable to deal with stress. Stress was not my friend at all. Dude, stress would come in and I'd be like, I'd freak out. I'd freak the fuck out. Let's see what we're at. Oh, fuck. We got another 20 minutes. I don't even know what the fuck we're gonna talk about. You know what? I know I've said this shit millions and billions of gajillions of times, but I'm gonna say it again. Because I'm genuine. Sometimes it's really hard not to lose faith in our generation, man. And if you're in my generation, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. We're a bunch of losers, dude. And which, it's normal. That's how it's supposed to be at the age we are. We just started. We got to figure this shit out. But the problem is, a lot of us are going to stay losers if we keep acting the fucking way we're acting. And that shit, it's disgusting how our generation acts. We don't give a fuck about anything. We don't care about our future. That's what I meant. That's why I say we're dopamine junkies. Because this dopamine fiend is going to lead us to fucking not accomplishing a goddamn thing. Because we're going to put all our money into debt, and we're going to put all the money into this stupid shit, and it's not going to work out. It's so dumb. Our generation, I don't know what to do for you. I honestly don't. I thought I could make this podcast and help people out, educate them in some way, shape, or form, but I don't think I can. I genuinely don't think I can. I don't think I have that ability. I think that God's just going to have to figure that out in some way. Because I don't know if it's possible. Because our generation doesn't want to be helped. There's no... You got to shift the perception. And that's where... That's where psychedelics could probably come in, I suppose. But... I don't know if it's going to happen fast enough. I think it'll actually happen at the exact time it has to happen. It's already happening. It used to be looked at as a Schedule 1 substance. Hey Siri, is psilocybin still a Schedule 1 substance? No way. I don't believe Siri's dumbass. Fucking Wikipedia. Wikipedia. Is Psilocybin. Still Schedule 1. That's stupid. That is so stupid. What the fuck is wrong with our government, dude? They don't know what the fuck they're doing in there. Trump needs to get his ass in there and fucking fire most of these fuckers. They don't know what they're doing. How the fuck is marijuana Schedule 4 but psilocybin still Schedule 1? They both have shown medicinal benefits. They both have shown no fucking high potency for addiction or abuse or overdose. They can't make you do any of that. You can't die. You can't fucking... What the fuck are we talking about? This is why I don't trust the FDA or the government. Because they fuck you around. And who the fuck has the right to tell you what the fuck to do with your own consciousness and your brain? Like, unless you're hurting somebody else, which we have laws for. I have a law against, if I assault somebody, I have a law against driving under the influence. I have a law against going into a public building while I'm under certain influences. Why the fuck does anybody get to tell me what the fuck I do with my own brain and my consciousness? If I want to explore my consciousness like we're exploring the fucking depths of space, you're going to let me fucking do it, dude. Because I'm my own goddamn human being. This document right fucking here shows that I have the right to do so. Because I'm not doing heroin. I'm not going to fucking do crack. I'm not doing all this shit. But this war on drugs thing has never fucking worked. And it pisses me off every time because it's so stupid. We tried it. We tried it with alcohol in the 1920s. And guess what? They stopped doing it because of the exact same reason that's happening with the drug trade. Adulterants mixed in. An underground market where it couldn't be regulated. All this bullshit. It's so stupid. Humans are so dumb. And it pisses me off because I just sit around watching all of us. And we all, we're the dumbest intelligent species to ever walk the face of the earth. Because we have this great potential to be fucking genius. But then we act like fucking animals. And then it's like, what the fuck are we doing, dude? And it's so frustrating to watch. Because I know I do it myself. I know I have my own flaws. I know I'm not perfect. And I know... But, like, even in myself, watching myself make stupid-ass mistakes, it's like, what the fuck, dude? How dumb can we be? But then we're so smart. Look at what we've done. It's like, what the fuck? It doesn't make any sense. Chance has been telling me lately it's been chaos. That's what he likes to call it. It's chaos. Which he's completely right. It is chaos. Everything's chaos. And then it's tamed. A cat, a dog. It's all chaos. Everything's chaotic. And then God tames it and turns it into something that's not as chaotic. Like, I'm chaos. But I'm not as chaotic as I once was when I was an infant. But slowly through the progression of time, I will become less and less chaos and become a tamed, controlled version of what I am now, hopefully. Fuck, dude. But I don't know. I have no idea. It's so hard not to get pessimistic sometimes because I talk to a lot of people and I try to get, I don't know how therapists do it, to be honest. Because if I was sitting there absorbing all people's problems all day long, I would lose my fucking mind. I would fucking go insane, dude. Because why the fuck? Who the fuck has the ability to handle that? Nobody. That's literally... If I could handle the world's problems, I say this all the time, if I could handle the world's problems, I would take them. I would take all the world's pain and suffering into my own being, and I would fucking utilize it and try to figure out if I can turn it into something good. I guess. What else am I going to do with it? But I can't do that. And I've tried. I've tried many, many times, and it does not work. It never works. You just end up looking stupid. Because nobody understands what you're saying. Especially, I'm not saying I'm an intelligent person by any means. I'm not saying I'm smart. But I've accumulated knowledge to help myself through listening to neuroscientists and psychiatrists and psychologists and doctors and fucking all these people, nutritionists and sleep scientists and all these people to figure out how to get myself into a fucking mode of being that would make sense and work. But the problem is, I can't translate all this knowledge in one fucking conversation to a person to where I can spit all this knowledge into their... Like, if I could say one sentence that would radically shift somebody's perception, that would be a miracle. Because there's nothing like that. And the problem with depression is you're stuck until you find a way out of that. And I don't know what it is for anybody. Mine was psychedelics. I got lucky. I got an easy one. It fucking shot me out of my brain. And I realized, oh, I'm not this depression. And this depression's just a part of me. It's not me. And that's kind of the radical shift you need. And I don't know how to do it for most people. I really don't. And I get so exhausted trying to figure it out. Trying to figure out how I can save this planet and save people and help and do my part as a fucking human being and part of this species. That's what another problem is with our generation, is we don't think on a species scale. We think, oh, I just need to do what's good for me today. I think about the entire species every fucking day. And I look at everybody at work and everybody I fucking talk to as if they're my brother and sister. Or fucking part of my family in some way. Because that might be weird if the girls I'm looking at are my sister. That's a little weird. But they're basically like, everybody's your family. And we're all trying to fucking make it. And that's the thing. We're all trying to figure it out. So why don't we figure it out together rather than fucking looking at everybody like they're the problem? I'm going to do this for myself and I'm going to get myself up. What the fuck does that ever do for you? It does absolutely nothing. Oh, you got yourself up. Now what? You're by yourself still. Because you're by yourself, but now you're up. Like, what did we do? We didn't do anything. We just changed our fucking wealth position. Or our financial position. It's stupid. It's a stupid, stupid thing we do. I don't know what to do. That's what I was about to say is exercise, sleep well, eat well, and talk to good people. That's about all I can fucking give you for advice, dude. And figure out what you want to be in life, you know? Just fucking question yourself, where do I want to be at 80 years old? Who do I want to be at 80 years old? Where do I see myself? And how am I going to get to that point? And make sure it's not... I mean, it could be a little delusional. Like, I'm trying to be a podcaster, dude. I'm trying to make a podcast work. You got to be a little delusional to make some shit work. The thing is about the delusional ones, it's usually the people who are delusional enough to try it that make it. Because they're the ones who stick to it enough to make it fucking work. Because even if they're delusional, it's not working. Jelly Roll... He said on a podcast one time where, on Rogan's podcast, like, he was delusional as shit and it saved him because 12 years before he actually made it, he was partying as if he made it. And he's like, I fucking made it, that's it. Damn. I'm a little tweaky, sorry, but that kind of gave me an idea, like, what the fuck is our generation gonna reach for, dude? Everybody's trying to own their own business and fucking... Everybody's trying to be a social media influencer and all this shit. What the fuck's gonna happen? What are we gonna strive for? Especially if money becomes obsolete. The fuck are we gonna look at? Horses again? We got 5 more minutes, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know, man. I genuinely don't know. I don't know what to do for anybody but myself. And it sounds selfish to say just work on yourself and do what you need to do and all this shit. But it's really all you can do. That's why Jordan Peterson says start with yourself. Because who else are you going to fucking work on, dude? You're going to go work on the fucking guy next door? No. You're gonna go work on the fucking person down the street? No. You're gonna fucking work on yourself. And it's kind of selfish, but in the same sense, it's kind of not, because you're going to lead by example. You're going to show people that something else is possible. And maybe then they'll talk to you and be like, hey, how did you do this? And then you can give them the advice. That's what I mean by people have to be receptive to learning. And I don't know how to do that. Like, I've tried to just pull back lately. I'm trying to just pull back. And I'm waiting for motherfuckers to come to me. And if you watch this shit, you need some advice, you're coming to me, buddy. Because I'm not coming to you. Because there's no way in hell that you're going to receive my advice the way you need to. You got to hit rock bottom, unfortunately. And I don't want people to hit rock bottom. And most people have to hit rock bottom to find their way back. It sucks. And I've hit rock bottom multiple times myself already, and I'm sure there's going to be more. But we keep trucking. We keep fucking trucking, dude. I feel like a spaz, man. When I lose my temper and shit, I feel like a spaz. And then I just think back on it. I'm like, damn, what's wrong with me? Like, I'm looking at the Declaration of Independence is sitting on the goddamn floor right now. And I just left it there because I was mad. But I'm going to pick it up. I'm going to start uploading this shit. And then I'm going to pick this shit up, turn the computer back. I'm just going to be like, I'm just going to tell Chance there's nothing. There's nothing we could do. There's nothing we could do. I got to get a new camera. I got to get a monitor and keyboard and my mouse. And I got to get another microphone for another person. And then we're going to get a fucking table or something that works for two people. Like this thing right here. Because this thing's not working. I need a permanent setup somewhere for this shit to work. Because I have to set it up every single time. And it's fucking annoying. But I keep doing it because I like doing it. I do like doing it. And my mind beats on me when I don't do it. It's like not going to the gym. It's like, what do you got to do better, you fucking idiot? My brain fucking dogs on me if I don't do shit that I gotta do. Shit that I know I'm supposed to be doing, I'll fucking dwell on it all day. If I don't just do it. I just gotta do it. Do it. I don't know what I'm doing, man. I'm starting to feel crazy. I kinda want a cigar, man. Chance is like, I don't know what the hell's happening. Me neither, man. I don't know what's happening either. I want a cigar so goddamn bad. Or a cigarette or something, dude. I don't know. I don't know why I'm so drawn to nicotine. It doesn't really do much for me. I mean, I'm obviously still educated. It kind of just like zones everything in. But that could also be from years of using it. It may not even be the fact that it's the nicotine itself. Because I could still focus at work and shit. I guess the true test is tomorrow. Because I don't have any zins. I don't have any money. That's another thing I've been figuring out. I've been dopamine fasting. I've been trying to stay off my phone. I've been trying to keep the zins out of my mouth. I've been fucking trying to not smoke. I've been trying to fucking not watch too much TV. I'm trying to get rid of all these short-term circuits in my fucking brain because it's really what brings you down to the ground. All of it's dopamine. Sex, drugs, gambling, alcohol, all of it's fucking dopamine. We're addicted to our own brain chemicals. And there's so much dopamine everywhere that we just can't get enough of it. And that's what leads us down the fucking rabbit hole of addiction. What was I saying, though? I said something. I don't remember. I need to stop doing this, though. Because today has been a day. I know the last few have been cranky, but I swear I'm not cranky. That other one, I just woke up on the wrong side of the bed. Today, I don't know. I'm just fiending, I suppose. Normal nicotine fiend. I used to get really angry when I was nicotine fiending, too. I used to just be a very aggressive person. And I'm glad that's naturally shifted from the psychedelics. It's made me a more happy, bubbly person. And I'm happy about that. But anyway, thank you guys for listening to my nonsense, and I love you guys.